Hey guys, okay, let's get this stupid stuff over with. Okay, as you know, Indiana, Kentucky ain't playing this year, and I think it's all because of Calipari, of course. I mean, it might be some other Kentucky people, I don't know, but I think it's mainly Calipari. Let me just say, I think Calipari is a coward who's afraid to play IU, and that's just all there was to it. But it all started last year. Last year, what happened is, Indiana beat them in Bloomington. Last second shot by Watford, everybody knows that. Something IU never does is rush the cool. We don't. Indiana ain't like that. Well, I was ashamed that they did it. We celebrate championships, that's it. I mean, I don't care who we beat, what we win. We don't celebrate until we win a championship. Okay, well, when Indiana played Kentucky, we beat them, we watched the cool. Well, IU basketball had been down for quite a long time. I'm not justifying it. I don't think it was right. I'm kind of ashamed that we watched the cool. Who cares who we beat? I mean, we've beat Kentucky many, many times. I don't know what the big deal is. And we've beaten a lot of number one teams. So, it's stupid to rush the cool. Okay, I'll give you that. But after that happened, I mean, there was rumors flying all over that Calipari didn't want to play at Assembly Hall anymore, and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And, I follow him on Twitter. I'm friends with him on Facebook, I think. And, I give him hard time, sometimes, But anyway, so I don't know. So next thing you know, I wait till March. I don't really tweet them that much about it until then. But I waited. I knew it was coming. When when Kentucky won the first national semifinal game in the 2012 Final Four this past April, what do you think happened? The whole campus at the University of Kentucky was on lockdown. The whole city of Lexington was on lockdown, even for the national championship game. Why? Because they was blowing up trucks and rolling trucks and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, of course, I get on there and I tweet Calipari and these Kentucky people. I'm like, hey, you guys won't come and play in Bloomington in Assembly Hall, and yet you guys are like blowing up your whole town. You're like rolling vehicles and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I mean, it's typical Kentucky mush. I mean, come on. I mean, it's typical Kentucky mush. So then all summer there was talk the rivalry was going to be ended. And I was hoping it wouldn't, but sure enough, Calipari decides not to play us. So for the first time in I don't know how many years, probably college basketball's most heated rivalry, #1 rivalry, even above Duke and North Carolina. I don't care what anybody says. Or at least tied with them. Duke and North Carolina's huge, but I guess Indiana, Kentucky's in the end, at the end, unless they play in the tournament. So that's how that goes. So ever since then, I've been hearing that, at first it was Calipari's fault, but now I'm hearing all these people saying it's Crean's fault. It ain't Crean's fault. Crean said, hey, we'll rotate places, We'll play one year in West Arena. We'll play one year in Bloomington. We'll play one year in Louisville, Freedom Hall. Then we'll play one year in Indianapolis at like Conseco or something like that, right? Well, it ain't Conseco Fieldhouse anymore. I don't know what they named it, but so Crean was willing to compromise even. Well, we'll split up the places. We'll play in Assembly Hall up Arena every 5 years. Well, that didn't happen. Calipari he toned that down. So Crean was willing to compromise. But anyway, I have a theory. Well, it ain't a theory, I think it's a fact. So here's the deal. Calipari is afraid to play Indiana. This year, it was convenient to stop it because I don't think Calipari's lost one game at home as coach of Kentucky. And Indiana's, undoubtedly a better team this year with Kentucky, no doubt about it. So he didn't want to lose at home. He wants to go undefeated. Plus, he knows Indiana is breathing right down their neck, and it's just going to be Indiana, Kentucky the next 4 or 5 years, easy, dominating college basketball. So he's afraid that he wants to go undefeated. He wants to have an undefeated championship team. Well, when you play Indiana, it ain't going to happen, John Calipari. That's why you don't want to play us. So you're smart, I guess, in that aspect. One thing you're smart about, but come on, I've just never seen anything like it, and it's just typical Kentucky, hypocritical, just smush. Smush is better than mush, I think. So we'll use smush. Just a bunch of Kentucky smush. And how about, could somebody come up with a good nickname for me, for John Calipari? Because I can't stand calling him Calipari. I can't stand it. I'm not saying he can't be a good person or whatever. I'm not saying he's cheating at Kentucky right now. I'm not saying that. He don't have to. The media pumped him up so much that heck yeah, a lot of the best high school talent in the country wants to go play for him. The media pumps him up like heck, if they pumped me up, they'd want to come play for me. So now he don't have to. So to cheat, but I'm going to try not to talk about Calipari this season. I think it's a waste. Indiana's #1. I'm happy, and I don't want it to distract from IU basketball. Speaking of which, they play in about 30 minutes. I've already given you my preview. Here's another thing. I think Zeller's going to have a huge game. Biggest game of the year thus far. I'm talking 25 points or more. I think Yogi Ferrell's going to have his biggest game. He's going to have all kinds of assists, a lot of steals. Oladipo, I think he's going to have a huge game. Look for Indiana to win like crazy. I think they're going to really try to play off that transition game. I'm hoping they do anyway. And in order to do that pretty good, you have to press and trap, and they haven't been pressing that much. And I know they're waiting for Pierre, but still, this is a team they could definitely press, and they need to to try it out. North Carolina's Tuesday. I don't know if I'd press North Carolina though. But anyway, okay, this is my vlog for the day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to give you the my analysis of the Ball State game and kind of start to get into that preview of the big North Carolina Tar Heel game. So until then, I hope everybody had a great holiday weekend. I've been extremely busy, so just hope you had a good Thanksgiving too. A lot to be thankful for. So I'm thankful for everything I'm on. But until tomorrow, what do I eat?
Who's your daddy? Yeah, your school's coming up short. What? Bilbo Baggins, I know you wish you had it, but you ain't though. Nope. We just crossed you over, broke your ankles. The real Assembly Hall, no Illinois, but